Good morning guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Derek, also known as Tap Peddler. I'm up on the roof again. Today I'm actually clearing something that has been bugging me for a while. It's making the wall really wet, it's damaging the wall. Basically a tree was growing up out of the barn wall. So I need to take the first few tiles off here, and I need to try and remove the roots and get that all clear. So obviously that's no good, and it's making the wall bellow out. So the wall will need to be taken down, maybe about 4 or 5 courses of the stonework, and then rebuilt back up as well before the roof goes on. And it's damp, it's all damp all the way down, which I think is coming from all these roots, so I want to get rid of them. So yeah, that's the plan, or at least start it today. It's going to rain I think a bit later on, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done, but I'm going to try and make a start. So yeah, I'm going to angle the camera so you can see what I'm doing a bit better, because you can't really see from this angle at all. Okay, as you can see here, that's the root just up there. And I've got to take the tiles off here, but you can see how there's this mark down the wall. So yeah, it's not good. That hasn't gone away at all, and it's all stemming from that root, I reckon. But like I say, this probably needs taken out. It's all going to be needing repointing anyway, but it's good for repointing. But yeah, that's a big issue. So let me get you positioned up, and then we'll get on with some work. Okay, let's see what we could sort here. Mud and stuff on here as well. Bit of metal there. You see there's all these weeds in here as well. I think I need to go and get my trowel so I can get rid of all the mud on here, because this is just making it grow basically. Get rid of all of this. It's growing in the tiles. Right, I'm back. Let's see what we can do here. This is what we're looking at. We've got the main root which I took out, but it's going down here, so what I'm going to have to do is take off this block, and that should get rid of that weed, and then it goes through here. So I want to try and get rid of the majority of this. Here. So it's just a case of getting rid of all the mud and then digging out the weeds, just as if it would if it was the ground, really. And then I can put some weed killer on it, kill the roots that are under here, and then I can get all this brickwork sorted for the new roof, because this is solid enough. This is all solid, but yeah, it will need, this is rotten here where it touches the wood. So I'm going to be putting a damp course on anyway. Basically my plan, and I was going to get into this a bit more at the time, is to jack up the rafters just enough to get a new piece of wood underneath each rafter, with a damp proof membrane attached, to spread the load. And I also can level the roof at the same time, but I can only do that once the tiles are off the roof. But yeah, got to deal with this sort of stuff first. So you can see here that where the roof is and the tiles have protected it. Where I've took these tiles off, there's no roots or anything, but where the tiles have fallen off and they've had the trees in them, got all this stuff growing in it. So I'm going to basically have to clear the first row of tiles, clear it all and repair the wall here, get rid of all the roots, and then make sure there's tiles temporarily over the top of them to stop anything growing back once I've sprayed the weed killer. As you can see here, these weeds are all underneath. These will come out once I've cleared this out, but yeah. Okay, I've covered up that bit of wall now and got rid of all the weeds from this area. This area still needs doing, right up to about there. So all this needs to come off. So if I bring you out by the wall, I'll talk a little bit about this wall. I'll bring you back. Here. So here, there used to be a door that's been filled in, and it's very, very rough above there. So basically my plan is to take off all the blocks from about where that door is along to about here, so all of that area there, and basically rebuild it back up. The very top ones are quite loose anyway. So yeah, that's the plan with that, and fix them back in, because it's starting to come out at the top slightly where those weeds have been, which isn't great. And my plan is to repoint all of this once the roof is on. But you can see how mossy and stuff it is up there. This is by far the worst part of the barn, because I've got rotten rafters here as well, which I'll be replacing. Still unsure what to do with this, to be honest with you. But the actual wall of the barn is about here in height. So unless I dig down, this isn't going to really be worth taking out. I might as well leave it in, I think so. Certainly a big area. I think originally it came up to here and it's been filled into there. It's been filled in again, I think. yeah, lots of work to do around here, as you can see. So guys, yeah, lots of work here. Huge amount of work with all these weeds. So I'm going to get the weeds out. Once I've done the weeds, I would put the weed killer on, spray it all down. But I am going to remove quite a lot of this block work and rebuild it up. I've done the stones before, the other side of the house, rebuilt the whole wall. So I'm not too phased by that, to be honest with you. And then I'm going to repoint the wall as well once the barn roof is on. But this part of the barn is particularly the worst because it's had all the trees in it all those years. Around by here where the trees haven't been, it's a lot better. So yeah, it's not great. So looking from the inside of the barn now, you can see here, this is basically where I was working on. I can get access to this side now. There's some weeds here that I can clear. But as you can see, the rotten beams here, these actually look okay. It's really just that one. That one's not good either. That one needs replacing. I think the others are okay. Just this one will probably be okay. But yeah, as I said, the idea is to jack this up and then put little bits of wall plate underneath, spread the load. As you can see, I'll bring you around by this one, which I repaired many years ago now, like that, just to spread the load with some damp-proof membrane. Okay, so I've cleared some of this top bit. I've still got some weeds here. So it's basically just a case of clearing it like I have here all the way along. And then I'm going to spray the weed killer on. Really strong weed killer, should kill everything in its path. And then I'm going to protect this area until I do the roof so nothing grows back. Okay, that's the root out. Please, that's gone. So that's all the tops of the walls de-weeded and covered up with either tiles or this last one. I just stuck this bit of board over because I already had board here. It's only going to be there for like a month or so. And then I'm going to spray the tops of the walls from the inside with weed killer. So I can work from the inside now. And what I'm going to do, in addition to that, I'm just going to basically spray all this area, all down into the rocks with weed killer as well. Strong stuff. So yeah, a little bit of preventive maintenance today. Just clearing that ready for the tiles to come off. Just another little job I don't have to do at that time. I inspected the brickwork up here as well. There's quite a lot to repair on there before the roof goes on as well. So yeah, lots to do. But it's got to be done. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you like what you've seen in the video. Give me a thumbs up, and also leave a comment about all this work, and I'll battle on with it. So see you in the next one. Bye for now.